No, you may be thinking Ascendancy? I don't believe so, because he said Ascension. Which I may be wrong, and I hope I'm not. But Ascension makes me think of Pyromancer's Ascension, being the enchantment that gets quest counters from the original Zendikar block. Anyway, so yeah, tomorrow at noon we have standard Winnabox, and then looking at next week's timeline, we have Wednesday Pioneer, which I'm super excited for. Love Pioneer. I think it's a great format to go and brew in. Friday will be FNM once again, and then Saturday is standard. Looking over hand number 2, we're going to pitch that card to the bottom, and that is Pyromancer's Ascension in hand. That's great. Oh, I love this. Rogren Triumph, say go. Unban Kethis. I don't know about that. Is Brick going to force this? Yeah. Yeah, there it is. He knows. Yep, there's the force. Pitching the Prismari command. Oh. Brick, when you're watching this back, please don't yell at me. I know I forgot to do the round counter even though you told me to. Alright. Well, that's fun. Expressive Iteration, look at the top 3. Staring down 10 power in play. It's not a little amount. It's actually rather large, rather substantial. I'm not too well educated on what his deck list is playing, on what his outs are. So I don't know what we're digging for here. He has to have some form of out in the main that he knows of. Yeah, we're gonna put all those into the bin. Yep. Lucas is tapped out, passing the turn, staring down 10 power. Oh. Alright. Time to turn him sideways. Expressive Iteration. Look at the top 3. That's a land. I can see. Couldn't tell the other 2. Play the land for turn. Oh, that's a Fire and Ice in hand, so we can... That's a violent... Yeah, we're just going to scoop it up. That's fine. Yep. Yeah, imagine if DRC was a common. Crazy. You know what else I didn't realize was a common? Cleansing Wildfire. That is wow. But to like ramble on about Popper for a moment, imagine combo killing people on turn 3 consistently with only commons. Or how about making infinite mana? It's comma. What did you miss? Well, round 1, we saw Temur Rhinos facing off against Blue Red Kiki. Temur Rhinos won game 1 and scooped on their turn 4. Sorry, their turn 3 to a Magus of the Moon. And then game 3, they went hard and, you know, did what Temur Rhinos does and puts 10 power in play pretty easily. And game 1 of round 2 here, we saw Bricker handle a Jeskai Ascension, handle a Pyromancer's Ascension on turn 2 with a Force of Negation. Ascension being the main piece for Lucas's deck. And then proceeding to put 10 power in play, and then was about to put 8 more power in play on Lucas's end step, presenting lethal, and Lucas conceded, moving on to game 2. All right. Yeah, there were interesting games to say the least. I kind of underwhelmed so far with this matchup for Lucas. I was really excited for Lucas to actually get going and start comboing off. Yeah, Bricker's not on elementals. We had a conversation the other day about how hard it was for him to go and play elementals after taking a break from playing Paper Magic for so long. There's just a lot of gameplay decisions going on, and he just felt kind of boomed. So wanted to take a step back and play some Rhinos. It's much more easier on the brain to just jam a 3 mana spell and go get two tokens, and instead of thinking about what to fetch up with your Flamekin Harbinger and whether or not to discard, like exiling a Omnath from your hand or exiling another spell from your hand to be able to pay for some of the evoke elementals. There's a lot more decisions being made with elementals. And also, it's not like Rhinos is a bad deck. Like, you're still doing, in theory, unfair things. Lucas sitting here debating on what he wants to play. He draws a card for turn, sits back. We're going to stare down a Violent Outburst on the end step. Yeah, he says it's fine. Yep, we're going to... Hopefully we have a counterspell at the ready for this Crashing Footfalls. There's the Flusterstorm. Love to see it. Lucas playing smart, playing patiently, knows not to counter the Cascader, counter the spell that you cascade into. Does Lucas have another answer? Well, probably not. Kind of hard to tell. But there's a second Flusterstorm. Yeah, Bricker is stunned. Yeah, I understand. I forget that I actually never played Flusterstorm with the older art. I've only ever owned or played with the Buy a Box promo art. But here we are. Uh, Lucas has successfully staved off 2 back-to-back crashing footfalls and only has to deal with this 2-2 on the ground. And in a deck where we have, I can only assume prismatic endings, bolts, fire and ices still. Maybe we might have sideboard. Maybe we might have boarded out those fire and ices. We probably have plenty of interaction to try to handle this this 2-2. And it's also a 7-turn clock, so we probably have plenty of time here. All right. Burger's gonna untap, upkeep, draw. Looks at the board. Yeah, that last fluster is on top, so this will be fun. All right, so we see 2 more Cascaders get shuffled away to the bottom here. Bunch of land, bunch of interaction. Okay, there's a cloth. It's a 3rd Cascader, a 4th. Okay, all right, we gotta grab the other half of the deck. There it is, and there's the Flusterstorm. So, yeah, no, Bricker is loving his time out there right now. I bet he's over there thinking that Lucas is playing with 6 copies. Oh yeah, no, he's loving it. You want to cut? No, no, you're fine. Yeah, get in for 2. Sure. Granted, that second Charlotte's Agent is going to speed things up for Bricker here, just like things in play. Um, Unfortunately, there's a Metamorphose. Gonna have to start digging for interaction or lands or answers. We just need to advance our board state. Draw. So we have 3 mana currently. Sorry, we're going to play Faithless Mending. Sorry, Faithful Mending. All right, fetch from Brick. Apparently mending is just too much. Too much. Oh, we're going to Mystical Dispute that. Play a land. Okay, we have 1 card left in hand. We're going to say go. All right. Untap, upkeep, draw from Brick. All right, there's a answer for one of them. Still take 2. Lucas empty-handed in the combo deck. I know Lucas is going to play to his outs here. Just fair. I would expect that. All right. Flashing this back. Burgers gives a thumbs up. Time to look. Oh, there's the Ascension. Oh, how... I think there's 2 of them in that pile. Oh. All right, gonna shuffle away that gonna shuffle up that graveyard, put it on the bottom. Fury, a 3 mana 3/4 reach, shuffle target player's graveyard and put it on the bottom of their library. Yeah, that's not pushed. Gets in for 5. Expressive iteration. Try to find an out. Can we? No, we're just going to scoop. There's the concession.